Okay, so I've got here the exclusive collector's edition of the never-before-seen Viva Sharknado version of Sharknado 4, The Fourth Awakens. Um, we ended with space, so we got to continue with space. And yeah, this one keeps going, this franchise, I mean. So this one takes place 5 years after the third film, and we've got a lot of people divided, a lot of people coming back. Obviously, this is Sharknado, and what else do you do with Sharknado sequels, pretty much? So it starts in Vegas. Finn is there with his cousin, who it never really. I had to look up who she was because I thought it was his daughter, but it wouldn't make sense if she was, and then maybe it was a new girlfriend or something like that. It ends up being he's with his cousin, who's a little flirty with him for some reason, but whatever. Uh, they're in Vegas, and it's funny. There's this clear card that basically is supposed to be like a platinum black card kind of thing, like an American Express or something like that. But it's called a clear card, and it's literally just a clear rectangle. It's I found that amusing. There's Sharknado casino games in the casinos. That was clever. I like how Sharknados are now became so popular that in this universe they're actually used for entertainment, and it's it's something so normal in it. That made me laugh. With these new structures, which they call Astro X, they are designed to destroy Sharknadoes, so Sharknadoes will never ever happen again. After the whole incident where, a Sharknado ended up blasting sharks into space and all that. David Hasselhoff makes a return, even though I'm pretty sure it was made clear in the last film that he was left in space to die. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe they brought him back because they just don't give a shit like Sharknado movies never do. With this one, I'm going to also say that when I watched it at first, I loved 1 to 4, and I still really like this one, but it took a downgrade for me on this viewing. So I will say that I love 1 to 3, and I'll just say that this one is pretty good. It's pretty good. It starts to overstay its welcome on this one, and we'll get to the other ones. Trust me, I'll have lots to say about those. But this is the one that it certainly starts to overstay its welcome, especially in the third act. It kind of dives. It really becomes over repetitive, over indulgent. The CGI just starts to get worse. It starts to become stupid for the sake of stupid, and the the so bad it's good value starts to diminish to so bad it's enjoyable, I guess. If that makes any sense. So the opening I love. The opening is just fantastic. It's just over the top. We've got Matt and Gabriel, his kids, or sorry, his son and his new girlfriend skydiving into Vegas where Finn is. And then we've got just all kinds of, like, we got CGI galore. We've got a pirate ship going on. Like I said, Hasselhoff comes back. Um, and it's just this shit show of another, Sharknado showing up, and I can't even explain it. It just has to be seen. I mean, the pirate ship is the best thing because, Finn is fighting sharks with everybody else on a pirate ship, of course. He's not with April right now, but she comes back into in the middle of the movie, which is really funny. Her the way they bring her back is interesting. A shark with spikes is in here, which I guess the sharks are evolving or they're finding new ones or whatever the fuck's going on. But yeah, about April, she comes in the middle of the film, and she's training with like she's training with somebody that's not really kind of determined. I think it's her dad, could be, but I don't know. it's definitely somebody that, since she died in the last film, basically put a bunch of like robotic parts into her. So now she's half machine. She has an arm which is able to do different things, such as have lightsaber. Blanked there. A lightsaber coming out of her arm. I'm pretty sure she could shoot flames out of it too. And the other two things that I love about this film, one, this one throws cameos right at the screen. Dave the dog bounty hunter is in here. Great quote from him. Wouldn't be Texas without a chainsaw massacre. And then shit ton of other cameos. Okay, Carrot Top, Wayne Newton, Corey Taylor's in here, Gilbert Gottfried, Lloyd Kaufman, the legend, and we got Caroline Williams in here playing a character too. It was nice to see her. Never seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, but everybody always talks about Stretch. And I've seen clips of it in the trailer, so I know who Stretch is, I know who she is, I know what she looks like. But I do still need to get to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. It'll happen. And then the other thing is, okay, here we go. This is my favorite. The Sharknadoes have now, where the frick did my notes go? Seriously? Right. The Sharknadoes have now gone to sand sharks to boulder. Sorry, sand nados. We've got sand nados. We've got boulder nados. Oil nados to fire nados to lightning nados. We just got nados coming all over the place, and then sand nados, boulder nados, oil nados, fire and lightning nados. And then at the end of the film, you got the nuke nado, and it's heading to Niagara Falls. How you write this stuff, like, it's just, the boardroom is just, man, oh, this is like a poor man's Fast and Furious style writing for B movies, but with sharks instead of cars. You know, I wonder. Well, I was gonna say I wonder if it's the same writers. Definitely not. But hey, they have the same way of thinking. That's for sure. Just throw everything at the wall. Everything. So yeah, the final kind of third act, you could say, takes place in Niagara Falls, and it's just meh. Like I said, it doesn't do anything you haven't seen before, and it's kind of a odd climax for the rest of the film. But yeah, it does its job. I like how Finn uses like a chainsaw. A chainsaw sword. I thought that was cool. We get some robot suits in here. That about covers it. Like I said, the cameos are the best. All these friggin' boulder fire lightning nados are amazing. And then finishing off with the nuke nado. I guess Astro X's didn't do their job very well. But yeah, that's basically all I got for that. There's only so much I can say about a schlock film like this, but this is still one I recommend. So 1 to 4 are great, 1 to 3 are the best, I would say. And then I remember not liking 5 at all, and I remember 6 just it wrapped it up all right enough, but it was still boring, just like 5 was. Just that last 5 to 10 minutes was kind of like, oh, that's a cute way to wrap up this stupid ass series. But so I'll get to those. Subscribe to Morgan Film Fan if you like to listen to my voice, or if you like my reviews, and I will be back for more. So until next time, cheers and have a good one.